By 2030, 30% of the global workforce will be Gen Zers. They will be playing a significant role in shaping the future workplace. Scary, huh? There are two important decisions that we all make in life. One is what type of family we want to build, and the second one is what type of career do we want to create for ourselves. If you are like me as a Gen Xer, I was simply instructed to get a good degree and find a job. Well, that is not the case with our Gen Zers. Each generation is bringing a unique perspective to work, shaped by all of their experiences and all of their values, and whatever their values and priorities are in their lives. At the top of my organization is a desire to build and develop a multi-generational workforce, a workforce that is unlike any other, a workforce that will leverage their skill sets together, leverage their leadership skills, leverage their strengths together to move and to build a bridge forward that can create a cohesive and a collaborative work environment. So the question is, how do we meet the needs of 5 generations in the workplace? One is making sure that we create communication that goes and transcends across different generations, understanding the methods that work for each generation and being willing to be open enough to create those access points. I love this movie, The Intern, sharing our experiences and expertise in a way that helps and support each generation. Again, cohesiveness and collaboration is the key. What are our young generation looking for? Leaders, they're looking for career flexibility in a hybrid working environment. This is critical for them. For most of them that started their career in the pandemic, they have become accustomed to having that different variety of working and still hitting it out the park. I inserted this slide really just for interest. As I looked and researched what is of interest, apparently yellow is the new color for our Gen Zs. DE&I is critical to our Gen Z and our next generation. They're looking for a workplace that reflects their values. So creating an environment where they're recognized creates an environment where they also feel belong. Transparency and authenticity around their values is also critical to our next gen leaders. It is important for them to understand that these values are not just performative, but they will be asking and they'll be testing to make sure that that is actually the case within organization. And of course, incorporating modern technology, being open to embrace new ways of using technology to leverage and to work smarter and better in this environment. Does AI sound familiar to anyone? Yes, that's where we are. Fun. I know for many of us Gen Xers and even boomers, having fun at work was not something that was even considered, but now it is. And fun equals happiness. Happiness means that you're more creative, more productive, creates an environment of inclusion for our younger generation. So how do we maximize this 5 generation of diverse skill set in the workplace and make sure that they're not just sitting at the table, but they're heard? One thing we can do is start observing their strengths. Start looking at the things that they prefer and using tools and using other types of assessment tools to ensure that we understand what the strengths are of our Gen Zers. We need to optimize, set them up to succeed, making sure that we are attaching and assigning tasks and responsibilities that plays to their strengths so that they can enjoy work and also create an environment where they're also happy. Being open for feedback. One of the frustrations that Gen Zers have is not being asked for their opinion. So creating an environment where there's openness to sharing and open for feedback. By nurturing all the different differences that we have within the workplace across each of these 5 generations will only allow us all to co-create something that could not have been co-created by ourselves. So closing the gap is critical to ensuring that we create a multi-generational workplace that will be in service of solving the problems and the challenges of the future. And minding the gap is a requirement that each one of us will have to personally commit to ensuring that we provide the mentorship, that we provide an environment where there is inclusion and belonging for this next generation. Thank you.